Hello and welcome to a game between EGIdrA and Sen. EGIdrA will be playing as the green Zerg player at the 6 o'clock position, and Sen will be playing as the yellow Zerg at the 3 o'clock position. This is EGIdrA Face, and Sen just did send out one drone to scout around the map, and he will be able to find his opponent really soon. And I want to take this time to wish you guys a happy Valentine's Day. It's really important on this day that you tell the ones you love, may love, or the ones you might have a crush on how you feel. Maybe not in those exact words, but at least say something, because you never know if a spark may occur or may not occur, and an extractor is going to go down for reals. And this drone is going to, looks like he is going to try to harass the other drones as well, and he's going to try to steal the minerals, and he will be able to succeed in stealing those minerals. At this moment, there is only one extractor for EGIdrA. He will be putting down the spawning pool, and that occurred around 2 o'clock or so game time, 2:05 I believe. So we'll see how long before Zen is going to put down his own, and I think this is going to give EGIdrA a slight edge on the army, but not so much for the economy, because as you can see now, Zen is going to have a slight lead for maybe a minute or so, because he is going to get the hatchery first. But of course, as soon as this spawning pool finishes, it'll be really difficult for him to defend against a lot of Zerglings, or maybe 1 or 2 Zerglings. But those very early units are extremely important, especially for Zerg versus Zerg, because even though every one of your sons and daughters are very important, the firstborn, especially these Zerglings, are extremely important, because they will decide how the match go. If you can take down 1 or 2 drones, that would be extremely useful. And of course, I'm not encouraging you to have sons and daughters that are Zerglings, but of course, this one drone is going to finish getting the gas, and Metalopolis is going to be on the way immediately. Some Zerglings are already on the way. Zerglings spawning about 10 more seconds, so there will be a lot of action very, very quickly in this game. Spawning pool is going down now, along with the extractor. This extractor is slightly late, so he will not be able to get speed for quite some time. The speed is going to come around another 70 or so seconds, and this hatchery is about to be done. The first queen is on the way, and then we see, what do we have here? We have 4 Zerglings, 2 Zerglings, and of course, Sen does see us coming, and he is going to make some Zerglings of his own, but he can only have enough for 6, and they're not spawning just yet. Ooh, he is making a lot more Zerglings, but those Zerglings will not make it in time. The hatchery is getting attacked by these Zerglings. Zerglings finally showing up, and one spike crawler is going to go down. He does have 6 Zerglings here, but he also has 2 more Zerglings coming, so he will have a total of 8, and he is going to engage. He does weaken those severely, and he is going to chase them back, and I think he's buying some time for this spine crawler to go up, and the unit count is very, very close. 9 versus 8 at this moment, and EGIdrA is going to fall back into a more healthy set of Zerglings. And of course, this Overlord is going to come out to check out what his opponent has. So both these players are very, very close at this moment, but of course, Zen does have 2 queens at this moment, and EGIdrA is only about to finish his natural expansion. And there's also 1 spine crawler. That is the main difference. I mean, this is pretty much identical at this moment, except for that queen and the spine crawler and the timing of the hatcheries. And these Zerglings with the metabolic boost is going to do some more damage. 2 queens, double queens at the ramp. This is exactly what you need against a very, very early rush for Zerg vs Zerg. I know I don't do a lot of those games because those tend to be kind of boring, but not this game. And here we go. We might see another engagement. The Zerglings trying to get a surround possibly, and no, he is going to go around the way. And the queen might actually get trapped by these Zerglings. The Zerglings are coming back. The metabolic boost Zerglings are going to move much faster. The queen might go down. Queen is at 1 HP, does go down. Nice snipe there by Zen. Zen is inside the base. There's absolutely just 1 queen defending, and he decides to engage these Zerglings. Well, actually, he did not really have too much of a choice, because those Zerglings did have speed, whereas his own Zerglings does not have speed. That is the problem of not getting extractors first, and more Overlords are going to meet at the middle, right between these 2 natural expansions. A lot of drones. This is very puzzling. A lot of drones are going to spawn at this moment, even though they can be defended with those 2 queens, but they can't really farm from this location. They cannot really get minerals. I mean, I always say farm because I play too many MMORPGs. And of course, these Zerglings does have free reign at this moment, and these Zerglings are simply not fast enough, because metabolic boost is about to finish. Metabolic boost is going to finish in another 10 seconds or so, and the Zerg King does have, I mean, Sen does have some Overlord, so he can see his opponent's movements, and army size is going to be at 44 versus 36, even though that Sen has gotten an early economical lead, but his army was not able to defend successfully, and he has lost some mining time and also some harass. And we see some Balings coming out, and EGIdrA is going to be in trouble. He is going to make some roaches. He did get a roach one earlier. He will be able to tech up slightly faster than his opponent, because he did get that early gas. And the Balings are going to be coming into the base, and some Zerglings are chasing some stuffs, and ooh, that is a little bit waste of a Baling, because the Balings are really very good against That is... I don't think he's looking at this screen. He ran into a whole bunch of roaches. You don't want to run Balings into roaches. That is the scissors into the rock. That is ginormous in size, and no matter how big the scissors is, it's not really going to beat it, especially in the game of Starcraft 2. And what you needed to do was probably run it over here, like around this direction, into this patch of drones, or I think what he was going for was the main base, but he did not know his opponent did have those roaches right there, right where he needed, which is perfect positioning for those roaches. And EGIdRA's Zerglings are running back to base. This is a very nice cluster of roaches. You see a very nice pattern here guarding the ramp over here, and this is also a very nicely placed evolution chamber, and of course this is a good location for that spine pillar as well. There's a lot of Zerglings army size. This is going to be at 64 against 52, but that is not the tale of this game. This game so far has been a lot of harassment for both these players, a lot of early action units. Ooh, that creep tumor does get taken down, so that is a slightly less population or production for our heroes, and he is going to be able to get inside. Will he be able to get a drone kill? He is going to just run around and scout. He sees the Baling's nest, and he knows the Roach Warren is not yet up from what he knows, and a lot of Zerglings are coming in. The Zerglings are trying to get us around. I think the Zerglings should have went around this way instead, but he will be able to take down some of these roaches. Roaches not going down as quickly as the Zerglings. The Zerglings are rushing in. You can see here the Zerglings are dying very, very quickly, and he's remaking them very quickly. The roach count is not going down as fast. The roaches are able to hold. There are more roaches coming to the ramp. This is the exact best possible location for EGIdRA, and EGIdRA is defending very, very well from the ramps, and this insane amount of Zerglings will not be able to take it down. He did have around 40-50 Zerglings, but that will not be enough for around 10 of those roaches at the choke here. That was an absolute slaughter here near the ramp, and he's going to try to rush in once again, but now knowing he can't rush in, he is going to make more and more Zerglings. I think he is going to try to commit here because he realizes he has not done too much damage to EGIdRA, and EGIdRA did do some tiny damage earlier on in the game, which will have affected him a little bit in a greater effect than his opponent. Army size at this moment is 62 against 57. Still very, very close. He is going to try come around the side here. We'll be able to take down these drones, I believe. And the drones are going to go down, but at the same time, the Zerglings are going down as well. You can see the Zerglings aren't doing too well against those roaches. Roaches with their range are able to take them down. And these roaches very, very weak at the front, but the important thing is that they're alive. And of course, Zen is going to have to fall back now. The income tab does show that Zen is going to be still ahead, but EGIdRA has a much bigger army, 60 to 50 or so, and this is the biggest gap we've ever seen. A lot of Zerglings are going to come out. These Zerglings, if they were to catch these roaches in the open, they might have a chance, but the roaches are going to come in. The weaker ones are moving to the back, and the Zerglings are going to stay around the back to sort of defend and prevent us around. Good play there from EGIdRA, preventing us around. Roaches are moving back slightly. More and more Zerglings are being spawned. Both these players are making a lot of roaches at this moment, but the roaches may come a little too late for Zen, as EGIdRA is pressuring him very, very much. And 2 roaches out for Zen at this moment. There's only 2 roaches out on the field for Zen. Third roach coming out of the second roach actually went down, so he only has 1 roach at this moment. All the drones are trying to get into it. More and more Zerglings are going to come out for Zen, but will this be too late? And if he were to amass a nice chunk of Zerglings, could get a nice round on these roaches. Roaches don't attack as quickly as the Zerglings, but I don't think he's going to have enough, and I think the Zerglings are fighting each other over here in the corner, which is not what you want, but is exactly what EGIdRA wants, because he does not want the Zerglings to surround those roaches. The roaches are still very alive, and GG call by Zen. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a very fast-paced Zerg game. If you don't want to see any more Zerg vs Zerg, or if you don't want to see certain matchups, let me know and I will do that. And if you like this video, please do subscribe and also like this video. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys in the next game. I totally had a freeze out there. I was like, what am I doing? Where am I? What do I say next? Thanks for watching. Hello, happy V-Day. It is EGIdrA, and we'll be going through some more of Dead Space 2 by popular or unpopular demand. And it's a pretty fun game. If you haven't seen it or tried it, definitely give it a go, because it is super dark, it is super scary, and sometimes there are just random noises. I'm sure something's gonna come through this window. Or maybe not. But yeah. Oh. Not cool. Not cool. Oh, double not cool. You see, I totally chickened out of that place. That's also because I have like no ammo. Where's the other one? Oh shit! Oh, sorry guys, I did not mean to scream. You can't imagine how my neighbors must feel. This kid's like, oh shit, oh my god. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh crap. Delicious. And that's how your hamburger is made. You see that some of these mobs are like kind of tougher to kill? Oh! Did I get him? Did I get him? I think I did. You notice I never have full ammo. Full ammo is like around 20. That's because I decided to try to like upgrade everything and make sure I'm completely going to be rocking this game toward the later stages, but I'm totally not rocking it right now. Ooh, ooh. Now I have 9 ammo for... Ooh, more ammo. Yes, ammo. I really like how they do loading screens in this game because that was a load screen and it takes a couple of seconds. It takes a couple of seconds, but they keep you sort of occupied looking at something else. So it's kind of cool. I think I'm going to conclude it here, or maybe I'll go for a couple more seconds. Sure, I'll go for a couple more seconds. And this is the new ZeroG that they're talking about. You can sort of fly around in 3D space or 2D space that looks like 3D space. But yeah, I don't know what that does. It's blinking, so probably important. So when you tell her, right, say, I think you're pretty, and I want to get to know you, and don't say anything pervy. Don't say anything that your pants are thinking of. A giant rock of some sort. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop it here because I'm not too great at puzzles. I'm not a puzzle solver. I'm more of a... I heard something. Alright. I'm gonna stop it here. Thanks for watching, guys. See you at the next game.